Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So I'm just going to be talking about the first impressions I had with the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. Just for your information, I have only played on PS5 because the beta for PC doesn't launch until tomorrow. I'm not sure when this video is coming out, but I just haven't played it on PC yet. So this is all PlayStation 5 specific. So let's first jump into the things that I really loved about the beta, or things that I liked in general. So the first thing that I noticed about the beta that I think was absolutely amazing is I'm a hammer main, and I know they've done this for the other weapons as well, but being able to move between your combos and even in combos. So for example with the hammer, like, you know, when you're doing like the big bang and all of that, you can move slightly between the moves, between the combos, and I just think that's amazing. I've seen that with like Greatsword, you know, the charging attack, you can actually move during that combo. It's insane. It's such an amazing change, and I'm going to blame every Greatsword user. Like, you Greatsword users, you don't have a reason to miss a sleeping monster now, because you can literally move in the combo. I actually also really love the wound mechanic. It's so cool. I really do like it. I wasn't too sure when I like saw, like, you know, some gameplay and stuff if I would like it, but I think it's really good because, you know, you're hitting the monster, why wouldn't it get wounds? So it gets wounds in these places, and then you can hit those wounds again, and you do, like, it's just, I just love it. I really do like it. It's cool. I mean, the wounds are a bit weird. Like, for example, with hammer, it still has like a slash mark. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. So it's a game. You can't expect it to be completely realistic. I also actually quite like the pop-up camps. I wasn't sure if I would like these because, like, I kind of like established camps, but the pop-up camps are cool because you can pick where, well, you know, specific areas, but you can pick where you want it pretty much. And then you can, you know, go in there, have your meal or whatever. Obviously you've got your secret, so you can pretty much access most things on that, but if you need to go to a camp, you can just do a little pop-up camp, go there, and I love the fact that the monsters can destroy it. Slightly annoying, but I also love it because it adds realism to it, because, you know, if you're putting a camp up and it's just like a little tent, why wouldn't a monster be able to destroy it? It would be weird if they couldn't, so I really do like that. Another thing that I really like is the monster packs. It's just such... It's just a normal evolution of Monster Hunter, in my opinion. Why wouldn't there be packs of large monsters? It just makes sense. I'm really keen to see what other monsters in the full game will be pack monsters, and I'm keen to see like what the what's it called? The apex? No, not the apex. The alpha? Yeah, the alpha of each pack. I'm curious to see what the alpha of each monster will bring. It's like, if, you know, slight differences, slightly bigger, that sort of stuff. I'm keen to see that, especially with, you know, any returning monsters that become pack monsters. I think that'll be really cool. And talking about monsters, the monster variety is already amazing. We've got so much better monster variety than World already, because obviously World was like pretty much the game before Wilds, technically. Obviously there was Rise, but I mean, like, these two have done by like the mainline team sort of thing. And the monster variety is just beautiful. There's not 1,000 bird wyverns. There's actual there's very variety. I couldn't speak for a second. We've got amphibians, we've got Leviathan, yeah, Belahara's Leviathan. And, you know, obviously they've shown way more in the trailers as well, but I'm only going off by what I saw in the beta. But even just in the beta, there's already amazing variety. Even in the small monsters, I love the small monsters. There's so many cool small monsters as well. Also, I think the game just in general looks really good. I think it looks amazing, and this is on PS5. I played in resolution mode just because in FPS mode the resolution was abysmal, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So I played in resolution mode, and I think the game looked great. I'm really keen to see what it looks like on PC. It's only going to look better. So I still think it looks really good though. The dust particles were amazing, but I'm also going to touch on that in the things that I think they could change. Okay, so this is going to be things that I sort of disliked. So on PS5, just in general, the frame rate. It's a good looking game. They've got a lot of textures, a lot of volumeric lighting, a lot of particles, but the frame rate is really bad on base PS5. So I was playing in resolution mode. You're lucky if you're at 30, like, that's good if you're at 30. It is pretty much 30 the whole time, but there's a few dips. I can't guarantee, like, I can't verify this, but I reckon to like 20, 26, 27, 25, somewhere around there. And the issue, one of the main issues, I think, which is obviously something that console games have had for a long time, but just the lack of graphical options. I know it's a console. Consoles typically don't have many graphical options, but the fact that it doesn't run very well on PS5, even in FPS mode, the resolution is just horrible. If you're in FPS mode, you know, you're getting probably 50, sometimes 60 FPS, but the resolution is like 720p, I swear. I don't actually know what it is, so don't quote me on this, but it looks like 720p. It's really bad. So I think they need to add some graphical options to PS5. And this leads perfectly into suggestions that I have for changing a few things. The main thing is add an option to change the quality and or turn off volumeric fog, please. That includes the dust in the air and everything in the map. I know it's aesthetically pleasing to have the fog, have the dust, etc. But damn, it doesn't need to be that intense. If it's anything like World, the volumeric lighting, like the volumeric fog, is taking anywhere from 10 to 20 FPS away. So at least add some option to reduce it. Like, you don't have to have it turned off, but just make the quality lower, specifically for PS5, so that people can actually change that if they want to have a bit of a higher frame rate. I mean, I would personally say just add all the graphical options you have to on PC to PlayStation, and just make the like high tier options what the PlayStation can handle. So like, you don't need to have Ultra, which the PlayStation wouldn't be able to handle, etc. Well, I assume not. Just have it on the maximum that the PlayStation can handle, but you can reduce things. So you can reduce the shadow quality, you can reduce the texture quality, you can reduce the volumeric fog quality, the particle quality, everything like that. Because I really feel like a lot of people are going to be turned off by the game, just because on PlayStation and Xbox, I would assume, because of the frame rate, and also PC, because not everyone has a really good PC. So I reckon a lot of people aren't even going to be able to play the game. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of this first impressions video. I am going to do a final impressions. I will probably record that next Monday, because the beta ends on Monday my time. So in that I will have what I liked, what I disliked again, and this will include PC, suggestions for change, and all that sort of stuff, and also what was different from this video to that video. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you then. Bye.